It was the devastating punctuation to another smoky, fiery year in the U.S. Last November, the catastrophic Camp Fire swept through the town of Paradise, California.
I know a lot of my people didn't get out. A couple of them I heard in the homes that died right in front of me. You know, you feel helpless when you're a man and you can't help.
An estimated 85 people were killed, some 14,000 homes destroyed. Fire crews were at times overwhelmed.
A majority of the fire today was under heavy, dense smoke and limited our aircraft use.
One analyst says the Camp Fire is part of a disturbing pattern in the U.S. West as well as globally.
The bad fire years are coming faster and they're getting worse. You know, we're seeing more large fires and more acreage burning on average.
Michael Kotis with the University of Colorado Boulder Center for Environmental Journalism wrote the book on megafires, what he terms a deadly epidemic of flame that's been fueled by Earth's hotter, drier weather, fire managers' impulse to extinguish all wildfires, leading to overgrown forests, and more home building in fire-prone areas.
So what we've got is these various forces of climate, development, forest management that are kind of coming together.
A perfect storm, he calls it.
The change and the trend is coming on incredibly fast.
The news that global temperatures continue to march upward only reinforces Kotis's belief that wildfires will carve an even more destructive path in the years to come, which he says can only mean one thing.
We just aren't going to have the money to fight every wildfire in the country the way that we used to.
He argues we probably can't depend on politicians, especially in the U.S., for answers.
It's very difficult to get agreement on how to solve these problems.
Communities, he believes, are best positioned to make the preparations, like tree thinning and creating defensible space, that will protect homes, watersheds, and timber resources in the future. He cites the Fire Adapted Communities Learning Network, where towns collaborate with each other, as one example.
They are much more convincing than an expert, a policymaker, a firefighter.
No matter what the grassroots efforts, he says we can count on one thing.
It's going to be a bad fire year every year, somewhere.
The hope is that it doesn't lead to a calamity like this one. Hendrik, Sybrandy, CGTN, Denver.